Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
Enjoy Nottingham.
And today we've landed right here in Salem, Massachusetts. Now, we are standing in front of an art gallery, but also a temple. That is right. We are in front of the Satanic Temple and Salem Art Gallery. Now, you might be like, oh no, devil worshipping. Well, then you don't know anything about the Satanic Temple. See, they are not devil worshipping. It is recognized religion by the IRS. However, it's not about devil worshiping. This is also separate from the Church of Satan. Both Satanists and people that are members of Satanic Temple, it's not about devil worshiping. They use the devil as a symbol, like to sort of shock you. It's also more about separation of church and state. I don't know that much about Satanic Temple and beliefs, but I know the beliefs more or less are separation of church and state. They want you to be able to do what you want with your body. Just don't be a butthole, let's say, to other people. But you know, just be a good person. You don't need the idea of going to heaven to be a good person. And a lot of people see the idea of the Satanic Temple and think it must be evil, but it's not. It's not. You could go in, you could have a good time, you could look at art. It's an art gallery. I don't know exactly what we're going to find in there. I just know I'm excited to go in and check it out, learn more about the organization because I don't know as much as I would like, and look at some cool art. And I'm happy to bring you along with us. So it's time to do this. But before we do, we personally appreciate if you could do a few things for us. If you like this video, it's always appreciated. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, we have over 500 videos yet. That means the world to us. And comment down below. Did you think this Satanic Temple actually believe in the devil? Because I'm glad we were able to teach you they don't. You know who believes in the devil? Christians. It's truth.
So wait, they're the devil worshippers?
No, but they believe in him. All right, but it's time to do this. Step right up. Let's go for this ride. So it works mostly now as an art gallery. We're going to walk into the special exhibit that they are having seasonally, As Above, So Below, and this is an immersive installation featuring the artwork and set design of Catron, and they worked on the new Beetlejuice. It is a cool way to display your art, actually building sort of like set pieces around the paintings. That would be me, laying in my donut, being fully unaware there's sharks beneath me. And that is the premise of the show, as you see like earth above, the roots and decaying bodies below. This one we see the ship above, the tentacles coming up for it. And this one's sort of reversed. The first thing you see is the deer in the foreground, then you look up and you see the snakes, the raccoons, the chameleons, all the animals in the trees. This one is my favorite. What Lurks 2024. The cabin in the woods, but beneath it, we see the pipes and the roots all merging into one. Of course, the silk screen. The Shrunken Heads, I love Shrunken Heads. That one has a little red dot. That means it's sold. We are more than just the paintings, the sets, the silk screens by this artist. We also have costumes inspired by the dark crystal.
This one looks like more, it's like the, what's it called? The Chamberlain Skeksis.
And you can see the heads that you'd be wearing, almost like they're humped, and what you're actually looking at is the veil that makes up part of the hump in the back. And Baphomet actually was made by a man named Mark Porter, an artist originally born up in Warwick, Rhode Island, and then moved and makes this creation in Brooklyn, New York. This Baphomet was created in 2015. You see the two children looking up at Baphomet.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Part man, head of a goat. I love the wings. And we have their Baphomet statue. This is an iconic statue. In case you haven't heard, there's been a lot of cases where some city halls or let's say state buildings had Christmas trees, and the Satanic Temple went, well, if you have a Christmas tree, since you're using state and religion, combine them, and that's a big thing in our country, separation of church and state. But when it doesn't, they try to make them put this statue there. Go, well, if you're representing one religion, you need to put Baphomet there. And we're allowed to sit on Baphomet, pose with Baphomet.
Poor guy. I want it.
Here we have some articles about the Satanic Temple. The originals, Hell's Angels. The Satanic Temple in Maine tilts against arbitrary authority. We have the 7 fundamental tenets of the Satanic Temple. One should strive to act with compassion and empathy towards all creatures in accordance with reason. The struggle for justice is an ongoing and necessary pursuit that should prevail over laws and institutions. One's body is inviolable, subject to one's own will alone. The freedom of others should be respected, including the freedom to offend, to willfully and unjustly encroach upon the freedom of another is to forego your own. Belief should conform to our best scientific understanding of the world. We should take care never to distort scientific facts to fit our beliefs. People are fallible. If we make a mistake, we should do our best to rectify it and resolve any harm that may have been caused. Every tenet is guiding principle designed to inspire nobility in action and thoughts. The spirit on compassion, wisdom, and justice should always prevail over the written or spoken word. We have, it looks like the Village Voice. The devil makes them do it. Talking about the Baphomet statue. Keep religious displays off government property. That's why the statue was created. So we have more art in the corner. It's interesting. When you came to the Satanic Temple, do you think we would actually find original Salvador Dali art?
I would not think that I would find 6.
Yeah. So, like I said, the Satanic Temple is Salem Art Gallery. So, we saw some exhibit, that's the temporary exhibit that's going through. But they actually have, I guess, in their permanent collection, because this is not for sale, some Salvador Dali's. Yeah, good art collection. Wasn't expect to see it. Has some Degas. And also Joy Made Frame. We saw a big Baphomet. They also have baby Baphomet. Who is a good little Baphomet? Who is a good little Baphomet? We found the 7th Dali in the corner when we came in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of amazing art in this building. An interesting Rolling Stone article, and this would empower some interesting fights. The IRS officially recognized the Satanic Temple as a church. Church has been granted tax-exempt status. And what makes that interesting is, so yeah, rules they don't feel are just in their minds that regulate what people can and can't do to the body. They use the status of being a church to help those people fight against the government because of separation of church and state. The upstairs to get there is by appointment only, but to make an appointment, you just sign the book, then we could go upstairs. I don't know, we're coming, it's a little slow. I don't know if that's the official rules, but it's the rule of the day we are filming this video. Next to this display, it talks about resilience. On December 2nd, 2023, the Satanic Temple congregation in Iowa unveiled a holiday display of remarkable beauty and deep significance in the Iowa State Capitol, representing TST's 7 fundamental tenets, and the holiday display stood as a tribute to the rejection of arbitrary authority, recognition, fallibility, and inspiring nobility in thought and actions. And the reason it's talking about resilience is this peaceful expression of religious was disrupted on December 14, 2023 when Michael Cassidy, an inspiring theocratic influencer, vandalized the display. The criminal act starkly contrasts to the exhibit's message, but undeterred, the TST Iowa swiftly rebuilt their display. And on the second floor we have a library. This isn't a bookstore. We could read the books here. We could return them back to their locations. We have some comic books actually where Satan was an image, the son of Satan, by Marvel. Besides the art being incredible, the building is incredible too. Just the wallpapers, the way they decorated this spot is insane. We're in the suite in the Satanic Temple. Nice little kitchen area. Like I said, beautifully decorated. Joy, can we do some rooms in our house like this spot? Because it is stunning. Oh, when I said let's do rooms, I found the room I wanted to.
Heck yeah.
We've made our way into the bedroom. Puppet overlooking the bed. This is absolutely stunning. Pigging out. This is such a cool piece of art. It's an original illustration. You get it? The pigs are bobbing for apples. Pigging out. One last room on the second floor we have is the throne room. We're invited to actually come and sit on the throne. I mean, I sit on a throne at my own house, but it's a different kind of throne.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to. There, let me see.
Thrones are cool, but we also have some cool artifacts here. Looks like we have a case with some chastity belts and some torture devices. Ooh, imagine that chastity belt. Scold's bridle, looking like some sort of evil face. Some chain mail. Cool stuff, cool stuff. It's bacon strip, get it? It's a dried up pig fetus. Ooh, tattooed cadaver skins. Chin up, I like it. Kangaroo tendon for sutures, never seen that before. Some Scold's bridles. These would have been gossip masks. People that gossiped were forced to wear these. Only one thing left to do, exit through the gift shop. And what a fine gift shop it is, Joy. Because Baphomet speaks. It's not a fortune-telling Zoltar, a fortune-teller Baphomet.
Of course. Alright. Got $1.
Baphomet, what is my fortune?
If you are sad that no one loves you, cheer up and remember that by being alone, you won't reproduce.
Regular Zolotar speaks.
Oh,
They're cousins.
they're cousins.
So there you have it, the Satanic Temple. That was a cool art gallery. We got to sit in thrones. I will be honest, I was not thinking I was going to see Salvador Dali art in there.
And they got, like, seriously, they got.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The people in there are super nice. I got to have my fortune told by Baphomet, which told me it's okay not to reproduce. Crazy concept. I liked it. I would recommend it. If you're in Salem, we are away from the touristy area. We're on Bridge Street, say about a half mile away from all the tourist stuff. It's worth coming out, check out. They even have their own little parking lot here. So we walked because I didn't know if they'd be parking, and there was parking.
It was pretty
So,
decent walk anyways.
It's a nice walk. We saw nice stuff. But there is parking. There is nice people. There is a gift shop. There's a Baphomet Speaks. There's a Baphomet statue that you're allowed to pose on thrones. That all you have to do is sign a guest book to get access
Upstairs.
to the upstairs. And really cool rotating art shows.
Yeah.
So I think we call it though.
I think so.
The Satanic Temple here in Salem. Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels
Good eats.
and live life. Don't do it. It's a trap.
Hmm?